last we left our heroine, she was dealing with the fallout from a colossal case of misunderstanding. The fallible Postmaster General was told horrible things about Junebug by Stag Beetle, but no matter how hard Junebug tried, Postmaster General would not listen. Now, with no allies to talk to, she turned to the one of two people who would never let her down. Her dad.
Dad, it was the hardest thing I ever went through. He thought I blew up the building. I don't even know why he would think that.
Oh, Junie, people make mistakes sometimes. What matters is what you did with the situation. You did your best to take the fight away from the general public. You're able to stand your own against the mighty Postmaster General!
That's the thing, Dad. I had to hold back.
What do you mean, honey?
Every punch he threw was strong for sure, but I had to hold back every punch I threw. I didn't want to hurt him. He was just confused.
Well, I mean...
What should I do, Dad? I don't want people running around thinking that I blew up a building.
Oh, Junie, I don't think anyone believes you blew down that building.
Postmaster General does.
I mean, besides...
Still, for some reason he thinks that I did it. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I don't even know what I'm doing.
Now listen here, June. Your mother and I raised a strong and determined daughter. If you were doing something wrong, I know that your moral compass would tell you. Besides that, you would course correct and find your way back to the right path.
Dad, I love you.
But the one thing my daughter doesn't do is give up or doubt herself. You do good every day, honey. People see it. People know it. Anyone who doesn't see it is a darn fool.
But Postmaster General...
Then he must be a darn fool. But if you see him again, ask him for an autograph for me.
Oh, Dad.
Things were looking up once more for our hero. She had new lease on the day. A renewed vigor to do right in spite of the actions of an ex-wrestler with delusions of grandeur.
I know what to do now. I just have to keep a positive outlook. This is a big city. What are the odds that I'll run into Postmaster General again? I'll keep up... Not again!
And just like that, the brief glimmer of hope that had shone upon Junebug was darkened by yet another explosion. She rushed off to once more save the day.
Who is doing this? This is horrible! Oh no! Junebug to the rescue! This rubble is heavy!
Thank you for saving me.
Is there anyone else within the building rubble?
There shouldn't be. Everyone is out due to the insects. I was doing the extermination.
I'm going to try to not take offense to that. I mean, I am part...
Airmail! Of course you would be at the scene of your latest crime.
Postmaster General? We got off on the wrong foot.
Yeah, but we're about to get off on the wrong fist, too. Enough
of that. We're going to talk. Or at the very least, you're going to listen.
Explain to me why I would do that, darling.
Because you're wrong, Postmaster General. I would never blow up a building.
Is Postmaster General fighting Junebug?
Poor Junebug.
What are you talking about? My money's on Junebug.
Are we safe this close to the action?
I know what you're up to, Junebug. I'm going to stop your dastardly plan post-haste.
Postmaster General, think things through.
Listening to people's arguments was not Postmaster General's strong suit. Postmaster General was a man of action. And today, that was his biggest mistake.
Why won't you listen?
'Cause there's no one here to sign for your lies.
I won't fight you, Postmaster General.
Good. Then it'll be easy to box you up and send you packing back to your minion.
My minion? Who are you?
Stag Beetle told me all about your plans. You should probably look for more reliable peons, sister.
Stag Beetle doesn't work for me. He is a monster.
Nice try, Junebug, but everything Stag Beetle told me was true.
Stag Beetle doesn't work for me. He is a monster. Ask anyone. They'll tell you the truth. Stag Beetle is the villain, not... I'm not going to fight you, Postmaster General. You aren't a bad man. You were confused.
You can't distract me. Nothing keeps a postal carrier from making his swift and appointed round.
I'm sorry you feel this way. I can't hurt you, though.
Junebug was not in a good place. She couldn't fight him, knowing how much her attacks could hurt Postmaster General, and knowing that he was just a pawn in someone else's diabolical scheme just made her feel worse. While Junebug didn't really have a plan to resolve this issue, the same source that had been plaguing her in recent days offered an interesting solution.
Warning to all of our listeners, Junebug and an unknown man are fighting at Huxley and Collier. If you're in the area, keep your distance.
No! My poor Junie. She just can't seem to get away from that fool.
Maybe our daughter needs a little more than a pep talk, dear.
What do you mean?
Get your coat. The tales of Junebug's battle with Postmaster General was heard throughout the city by people touched directly by Junebug's actions. The tales of Junebug's battle with Postmaster General was heard throughout the city by people touched directly by Junebug's actions.
Junebug appears to be losing the fight, as the unknown postal worker literally is beating the flying female in a disturbing and repetitive manner.
Not Junebug. Not today.
Ronnie, the boss is ready to see you for your interview.
Tell him I'll have to reschedule. A friend of mine is in need.
To people who have only seen her flying in the air, but were inspired by her bravery.
Again, if you are in the area, keep your distance, since there is a large amount of collateral damage in the area from a recently exploded building.
Junebug needs our help. What can we do? Whatever we can.
One thing was sure, though. She had awoken something in this city, and this city wasn't about to let their champion down. Everyone around the city hurried to get to the scene of the fight. Junebug, unaware, held on as best she could. She was strong, but her toughness still had a breaking point.
I can't keep taking a beating like this. Do I stand my ground, or do I leave?
You can keep trying to dodge me all you want, but I keep delivering.
Ah!
Just like that.
Can't you just deliver somewhere else?
It's Sunday. I don't normally have to deliver on Sunday, but I'm making an exception for you, sister.
Leave her alone, you monster.
Quiet, you! I'm saving the city!
You're better than this, Postmaster General! This hit Postmaster General particularly hard. Some random person in the crowd knew his name. It was a feeling that he had missed from the days of wrestling. He couldn't let this get him down, though. He knew he was right.
I'm gonna stamp you out.
Ugh! Leave her alone!
I got you, Junebug.
Get out of my way, small package.
No, Junebug is my friend and I'll... No!
Ronnie!
I'll be okay, Junebug. Sorry I failed you.
At some point, Junebug, no matter how confused he is, he's just a heel doing villain stuff. There's nothing wrong with hurting a villain.
Shut up, all you.
No, you shut up, you heel.
I ain't no heel.
You're a bad man.
Postmaster General had a non-impressive wrestling career, but had made fans until email came along. One fight, and his crowd were turned all the way. He went from being at least a billed name on the program to being an extra thrown in when other wrestlers were too sick to perform. Fans in that day were fickle.
Reigning champion, Email, returns to the ring. But entering the ring now is the outdated Postmaster General.
Get any ideas, punk? The sponsors have spoken, and the crowd agrees. You're just my heel now.
You'll always be my heel, Email. Nothing will ever change the sinister nature of an electronic mail service. Ugh. Oh. I got you now, Email.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
What is it you people want from me?
Everyone stop! You don't have to be a heel if you don't want to be Postmaster General.
I just wanted to do the right thing. I just wanted to be the good guy and feel the rush of the crowd for one last time.
Oh, Postmaster General, you are always wanted. At least by me. Let me help you up.
Thanks, Junebug. Sorry your messages were going undelivered.
With a little luck, and the help of the people she saved, Junebug was able to make it out of this even stronger than she was before. She is going to need to be stronger, though, for what's to come. But she is going to figure that out soon enough.
Please leave a message after the tone.
Hey, Lucas. I know I messed up, but I wanted to tell you, I think it's going to be okay. It's all going to be okay now. As long as I take care of the people, nothing horrible can ever really happen. It's all just passing noise into the next villain. Well, tell your family I said hi.
You made the right choice, Mayor.
You won't get away with this, you fiend.
This says otherwise. But hey, don't be down. You saved your city from the mad bug bomber Junebug.
Peddle your lies elsewhere, Bugman. I know who is really behind this. Junebug saved my granddaughter's cat from a tree.
Whatever. All I really cared about was getting paid. And mission accomplished. Your city is safe for now, and my wallet is flush.
Get out of here already. You've won. I'd prefer the media never find out about this. The last thing this city needs is more freaks like you holding us hostage, because they know they can get away with it.
Yeah, wouldn't want them to get that idea.
Oh, Junebug, where were you when this city needed you?
Sometimes, kids, I'm sad to inform you, crime does pay. Stag Beetle, in one dastardly plan, was able to obtain the cash prize he was trying to achieve so many days prior when Junebug had stopped him at the bank. There must be more to this story, though. What needs would Stag Beetle have for that much money?
So we didn't get everything we wanted. While the plan worked with the city to get the funds we needed, Junebug and Postmaster General didn't eliminate each other.
That is fine. I've already enacted the next stage of my plan.
Mrs. Van Helsing arrives home from picking up her children from their after-school project to find the door slightly ajar and all of the lights out. Something isn't right. Her husband was supposed to be home already. It's not just that the lights are out, but aren't even working.
Lucas? Girls, run up to your room. Lucas, are you here? Are you okay? Is anyone in here? My husband's a police officer.
Carrie.
Lucas, is that you? Are you alright?
Carrie.
Lucas, why don't the lights work? I can barely see you in the darkness.
Carrie.
This story is copyrighted by Five Fire Monkeys Entertainment with a license from Teacup Condor Publishing. All locations are fictitious and similarities to people is purely coincidental. Listen next week to see what becomes of Officer Lucas Van Helsing. The part of Junebug was played by Katie Seuthe-Ruiz. Postmaster General was played by John Czarnecki. Tune in next time for more from the adventures of Junebug. This has been the Nerd News Social Broadcasting System.